got me here to bring you another video. And this one pertains to, PalWorld and the Pokemon community. See Pikachu back there. Pikachu shirt on myself. Got a few other stuff, obviously. I am a Pokemon fan, but I will admit the criticism and the truth that yes, Pokemon needs to do better, right? It's only that you have someone pushing them to their limits right now that they even have the need to be so defensive, right? Now, PalWorld developers have been getting death threats through Twitter and other forms of social media, and I'm just going to go over a little bit of that so that way we get a little bit of context. And I want to also point out the hypocrisy that we got running rampant here on the Pokemon side, where if you think about it, the amount of stuff that Pokemon Scarlet and Violet are doing is bare minimum. And if you look at anybody like Get 'em Red, was it Get 'em Red? Jerry Can. There's been a few people that have definitely pointed out that like Pokemon needs to do better with animations. They said they would do this and that. That's why they didn't have all the Pokemon in there. They got to do better with programming because the amount of popping in and out that they've got going on. You've got shading problems. You've got like I said, animations being taken away from Pokemon. Some of them gaining it, and other ones losing it. It's ridiculous at this point, right? And then now you have a company that's willing to put in the effort to basically they put the effort in to actually do the work, and it's benefiting them so much better in the long run. Now, can they polish it a little bit better? Can do some more work on it? Yes, that's obviously going to happen. But at this point, Pokemon has proven to themselves that they're going to be taking the lazy route in most cases because it earns them the most amount of money. I mean, look at Sword and Shield, and then now even Scarlet and Violet, where Scarlet and Violet came out with a buggy fucking mess. So let's cut into here, right? Before I lose anybody else. Like I said, right here, PalWorld immense popularity sparks death threats and slander, and it's hard to say why, other than the fact that it jumped so quickly. As of today, it had 6 million copies sold within 4 days, which is quite a record to behold. I've played it personally with a good amount of time. I love the gameplay. I love what they've got going on, and if they just keep going on with the same format with crafting, survival, more pals to be created, then yes, it's gonna definitely do much better. Now let's keep on moving on. What else we could do here? The next thing here, look, so I wanted to show off the stuff that they had going on here. Was frantically working through all my DMs and emails, I promise. However, you excuse if I skip over the death threats to the company, and massive outlandish claims. If you're capable of writing like an actual human being, though, I'll reply ASAP. Next thing to note here, so obviously this is Google translated, but one of the developers as well. Currently, we are receiving slander comments against our artists, and we are seeing tweets that appear to be death threats. We have received a variety of opinions regarding PalWorld, but all productions related to PalWorld are supervised by multiple people, including myself, and I am responsible for the production. I would appreciate if you would refrain from slander the artists involved in PalWorld. And there was a picture I saw on Facebook, but I can't find it right now. But let me point out some other stuff that Pokemon fans have been wanting. This Game Freak hasn't delivered, and let's just see what the fans have been making over the years. This was 10 years ago. This was in 2014. Holy shit. So 2014, first sign of anything like this, right? And this is what they made. A fan of Pokemon made something akin to PalWorld all the way back in 2014, back when the Switch first was getting on its feet wet, right? Now we look at the gameplay, it's very similar. You got something following you, but in this case you're actually able to play as the Pokemon, which you're able to do in PalWorld in some instances. And see, they got the animations, basic as they are, but hey, it works, right? It works. And I remember seeing this back in the day, and I was so enthralled seeing all the stuff they had going on, from just catching, crafting, and all that other stuff. It was just a tiny little demo at the time, but seeing this just got your mind going like, whoa, what else could we see, right? Yeah, see here you got him fighting Squirtle. You got Bulbasaur, he was healing here. There you go, you got Charmander over there. Look at that. Some good animations, I'd say. Then let's cut up some here. And now this one was 6 years ago, okay? So let's see what they had going on 6 years ago. Obviously a little bit more polished, a little bit better looking. Definitely looks like something that PalWorld would have had, huh? I wonder if it's the fans calling out to the developer saying, I think we want this in our games. We want some form of maneuverability and other things like that. Yeah, so you already have a few examples here, right? Hopefully that kind of drives home what I'm trying to get at. Sorry, my allergies have just been killing me. But Pokemon hasn't been delivering that. Game Freak, right? And so if they're not going to do it, other people will step up. And other people claiming that, hey, this is just a ripoff, they're just copying them, this and that. Hey, it's enough change even then, right? That's fine by me. I don't care if they have a grass monkey, if they have a knockoff Eevee. None of this stuff evolves, right? All of it stays at base form. So the concept of evolution in this game doesn't actually happen. It's just finding actual monsters. Now, even Digimon had evolving. Fucking Bakugan had evolving. Different stuff like that. But you don't have that in this case, right? Pokemon stands are just, or at least the ones not willing to actually speak up and have a good conversation going on here. We'll find out that guess what, if you actually take up the criticism, we might actually be able to do a little better in the Pokemon world and community when we all rally together and tell Game Freak, hey, you need to do better because what you're putting out is fucking garbage. So that's just me letting y'all know. Other than that, Asian and Gummy signing out. Y'all have a good evening, good night, and see y'all next time. Bye.